And here's Nigel, Nigel Farage that is, to say goodbye.
Nigel.cecil, calling things out.
Hello, Chakabatis, welcome. Thank you for joining me, moi, Nigel.cecil. Regular viewers will know, invariably assisted by my very good friend Hilary. And this video is no exception. What about the caption? Nigel Farage fails. Enter stage right. Exit stage left. Pop stars, top of the first division celebrities know exactly what we're talking about, but does Nigel Farage? Are we having a pop at Nigel Farage? Are we wearing something just, well, cock a snoot at them? But of course, recently, we've also had a little pop at Sir Keir Starmer, Kemi Badenoch, and as we've said, all meant in the best possible taste, applying showbiz principles, top of the first division, to the way politicians nowadays endeavour to communicate, get their message across. Showbiz principles, well, celebrities know what is the most important priority for them. The fans come first. Forget that, and you're nothing. So what about politicians? Do they really recognise that you, the electorate, comes first? Never presume, never assume, and recognise your electorate. So, having had in the best possible taste a little pop at Sir Keir Starmer and Kemi Badenoch, you've said, come on, have a pop at Nigel Farage. So we found the video to respond to, and it's all about entering and exiting. Every celebrity knows that you make your entrance. They also know how to make the exit. Just have a look at this extract with Robert Kenyon, Makerfield, and the appearance of Nigel Farage.
Let's have a warm round of applause, a big wigging welcome all the way from over there. It's Mr. Nigel Farage.
Big wigging welcome. Well, thank you. Thank you for that big Wigan welcome. Thank you very much indeed. It's been a great pleasure working with Rob over the course of the last few weeks. He has grown. What I can do is make the argument that I genuinely believe is supported by the vast majority of common sense, decent, law-abiding people in this country. We've got to wake up to this, and you know what? We will. Thank you very much, everybody.
Enter stage right, to applause, to acclaim. Exit stage left. But what did Nigel fail to do? You never fail to recognise the audience. You respond to them. You acknowledge them. So when you come on stage, we've got all the fanfare, Robert Kenyon introducing Nigel. They react to that. But then it comes to the end and they just walk off. I'm sorry, that's not the showbiz top of the first division way. You walk off too, as well as you walked on. The entrance and the exit must at least be comparable. And indeed, when you exit, you leave them wanting more. One of the first things we were ever taught when we were doing media communication, when it comes to politicians, if you're writing a speech, indeed, whatever you're presenting, write your closing 30 seconds first. So you know you can finish with a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, a la David Bowie. The wind's getting up now to saying that, aren't we, Hilary? Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. So the lessons to be learnt for Nigel. The audience come first. You've received their acclaim when you've walked on, when you've done nothing. So if they are ready at the end of your speech, you receive their acclaim. If not, well, you still acknowledge them. You acknowledge them. You make your exit by saying, well, look at the audience. Thank them. Pause. They feel important because you reacted to them. And that's really what it's all about. The entrance is one thing, but the exit is what is most lasting in their mind. So when you leave them, when you say your goodbyes as the wind is getting up here and shaking the camera, we'll shake as well and saying, Chuckabutties, the wind was blowing far too much. It was blowing the camera over and it looked as though we were going to have a thunderstorm. So we're back inside just to finish this video. Nigel Farage there, applying show business principles. Never forget politicians, give the answer first. And always put your electorate first. The electorate is the most important. So when you leave the stage, acknowledge them. Leave the stage with them wanting more. And in that video, Nigel, well, just shrugged their shoulders and walked off. The last impression is probably the most important impression everyone keeps in their mind. But now, let's know what you think by getting in touch via our usual email address. And coming up in one of the future videos, you've been in touch and said, Nigel, please apply showbiz principles to Andy Burnham. What do you come up with? Well, we'll look for a suitable video and have a little pop at them. And as we started by saying, all meant in the best possible taste. Where would we be without having a little bit of fun? Thank you. I hope you'll join us again. And here's Nigel, Nigel Farage, that is, to say goodbye.
Thank you very much, everybody.